It's Q&A time. I love videos like this because you guys give me the content and I just get to answer questions. And we get to talk about things like nutrition and fitness, but we also get to talk about other things. And it's just a great way for you guys to get to know me and also for me to share other aspects of my life. So thank you so much for everyone that participated and asked me some questions on my Instagram as well as my Facebook. We're just going to hop right in. We're going to go down the line. I'm going to answer these questions. There's no theme, there's no specific order, so they might be all over the place. And I'm going to do my best to not make long-winded answers. And depending on how long this video is, I might split it into 2 separate videos. So let's just start right out with JDunk33. He asked, is it true that there are no left-hand turns in New Jersey? And this is funny, this is hilarious that you asked because this is something I had to learn when I moved here. So there are left-hand turns in certain situations, but then in like different areas on busy roads, let's say we have 2 parallel busy roads, it's called a milk jug. You can't make a left-hand turn. You have to go on this U-turn and then continue in the opposite direction. So you don't really want to make a mistake by making that left because who knows really where you're going to end up. For me anyway, since I'm still new and learning the roads and all that. So yes, there are certain situations where there are no left-hand turns, but the most mind-boggling thing for me on the road, well, first, people are aggressive out here. I have to be very careful because I have Oklahoma plates still and I feel like I'm a target. People like honk their horn like, get off the road, you're from Oklahoma, what are you doing here? And I feel like that at times because people are so aggressive, so I really have to be an offensive and defensive driver. And I know I have some anxiety because my husband and I got in an accident when we first moved here and his Cadillac was totaled. It wasn't our fault, but like we were caught in the line of fire and unfortunately we are down a car now. So that's scary. But the one thing that stands out to me is that it's illegal to pump your own gas in New Jersey. What? Yes, they have people that work at the gas stations to pump your gas. So I still have to research to figure out why that is, but I think it's because it supplies more jobs, so that's a positive thing. And honestly, during the winter months, I am thankful that I don't have to get out of my car. On to the next question is from Miss Daedra, and she says, when I see fitness models leaning over the abductor machine, is that actually an effective way to target the glutes? This plagues my dreams at night. That made me laugh out loud when I first read that question. Because I'm guilty. I am one of those fitness people who have used the abductor machine for a variation of a glute exercise. And to be fair, I think sometimes like when you're training the same all the time, it's fun to figure out how to work different muscle groups on different machines and like switch things up, be creative. As far as an effective glute exercise, I definitely feel like it does target the glutes when you face the opposite direction and you use the abduction machine that way. But I mean, there are plenty of other exercises that are more beneficial to target your glutes, like a lot of your accessory movements like kickbacks and different things like that, or even like squats is a great squat exercise, and for booty building and all that jazz. So I've used it. I don't think it's the best exercise in the world. Do I feel it in my glutes when I use the abductor machine in that way? Yes. The one thing I will say is that you can't really go super heavy weight when you are doing that exercise because you're in like a sacrifice body position. So you definitely don't want to like wreck your form. So I would say just be very, what is that called? Just like be very cautious of the amount of weight. Conservative, I was going to say. Be conservative with your weight when giving that a try. I hope that helped. And Kimberly Dale 72, she says, what's the best way to burn fat and turn that fat to muscle? Now, I would say like it's possible to lose fat and build muscle at the same time, but it is very challenging. So I hope this answers your question properly, but I would focus on one area first. That way you can put all your energy into that goal. So let's say you want to lose weight. I would focus on losing weight, burning fat first, and then I would focus on building muscle. You could also do that the other way around, because those two goals are going to require you to take different forms of action. To lose weight and to burn fat, you're really going to have to be in a caloric deficit. So you're going to have to be eating less calories than you're burning in a day. Now, to build muscle, you need to be fueling those muscles properly. So you're going to need to be eating a lot of food. You're really going to be, you should be eating more calories than you're burning in a day to build muscle. So I would say tackle one at a time and then find your balance to maintain your leanness or, you know, your low weight while holding onto your muscle. So in my opinion, because I've been in a certain situation where I just needed to lose weight like crazy, so I would do tons of cardio and I would eat very little. I don't recommend that because I lost a lot of muscle. And now I've had to eat more, gain more to put muscle back on so that I have the kind of physique that I want. So again, focus on one or the other, then take action towards that goal. And then just like easy tips that might be common sense. If you want to burn fat, I would suggest, you know, doing HIIT, high intensity interval training. That's going to get your heart rate up, bring it back down, and you're going to get into the fat burning zone really quick. And then to build muscle, I suggest just lifting heavy. Get those heavy weights in, lower reps, push it, push it, push it. I did get a lot of comments on my Q&A post from people saying that they miss me on the morning news. One person said that they look for me every day, and I just wanted to say thank you. I know a lot of Oklahomans continue to follow my journey here on the East Coast, and I just appreciate your guys' support. I appreciate your interaction. I did get asked, do I miss Oklahoma and do I miss working for K4, which is the station I reported for? And yes, of course I do. Oklahoma is always going to have a special place in my heart. I grew there so much as a journalist. It was a very fast-paced market, so I learned a lot on how to handle breaking news situations, as well as big events going on in the world, like politics, the election. I got to do so many things. And then, of course, my fun adventures. So I got to explore my personality, and I got to test my journalistic skills. So, yes, I miss it. I miss working for this station, and I miss Oklahoma because all of you that are watching, you guys are all so nice, so friendly. I will always, always love Oklahoma and Oklahoma City. Christine Wright, she said, I struggle with breakfast. I eat it, but it's not a good start to the day. Any suggestions? Well, in my opinion, breakfast is the most important meal of the day because it literally gives your body energy to just start going throughout the day. So to really be able to help you, I'd have to know exactly what you're eating for breakfast, and maybe I could give you some better alternatives. But my power breakfast is always a half a cup of oatmeal, half a cup of berries, and then also egg whites, which I make an egg white omelet with some avocado and coffee. So that's what I have. Now, some people can't make that every morning. So I would suggest a protein shake on the go. That way it's just super convenient. I use Phorm supplements, and so you can get free shipping by using this link. I love their shakes because, especially level 1, it keeps you full longer. It's going to prevent you from mindless snacking. It mixes well. It doesn't taste chocolate or chalky, and the flavors are good. Chocolate is good. They've got vanilla. Let's see here, chocolate peanut butter cup, the cinnamon cake batter, and then ice cream sandwich. Those are all my favorite. My dogs, I'm going crazy. You can hear them. Jennifer Bridges asked, how long are your workouts every day? And in that time, what amount of time do you devote to weight training and cardio? Are your complexes mixed so you get more bang for your buck, or do you keep them separate? So when I was bodybuilding, I would focus on cardio separate from training because the idea was to create this perfect physique, if you could say. I hate saying the word perfect because nobody's perfect, but that's what you're going for. You want to be sculpted, you want to have like a V, you want to be muscles popping in different areas. So I would focus on a split. So depending on your goals, you could do that. You could do a split where you focus on back and biceps one day, shoulders and triceps the next, legs by itself, and then do your cardio separately. Guys, please. Hey. Shh. And then, or you could do like high intensity, no. But lately what I really love to do to break it up and to just create some excitement is to do HIIT style workouts with strength training. So for example, today I did this workout where I did 5 different movements, 3 of them strength-based, 2 of them cardio-based. I worked every movement for 45 seconds, rest 10 seconds in between to switch to the next exercise, and repeated this whole round 3 times. And I'm telling you, it is like, it gets you. I'm like dripping because I'm using my whole body to do these movements. I'm making sure that I'm challenging myself for the lifting strength aspects, but then I'm getting that endurance in by adding cardio movements. So I would definitely like recommend, if you're in a limited time frame, to do that because you are going to get more bang for your buck. And for example, that 5-round circuit takes about like just under 15 minutes. So you could do 1 of those. If you have more time, you could do 2 of those, and you could just get your entire workout done quickly, and you know that you're challenging different areas. And what I've noticed as I'm getting older and I'm not competing anymore is that I just want to get an effective workout done quickly, and then I want to move on and enjoy the rest of my day. So I would definitely recommend mixing your strength with your endurance. But that is the end of this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for listening to me talk. I know sometimes talking head can be boring, but I think it's fun to like answer a variety of questions. It just makes things a little more exciting.